Yo, welcome to the High Score Podcast with Mike. How y'all doing tonight, man? It's officially football season. We back at it. We're gonna do some preview of last week's. We're gonna do a preview of last week's NFL preseason game. And we'll do a preview of the week ahead. We'll go over some news. So let's get started. Let's start out looking at a recap from last week. So last week we had the Colts and the Ravens playing each other. The Colts won 24-7. It was a pretty good game. I mean, no starters played really um, at all in these games, most of these games. But I did have a player that I like to watch. He was from Colorado. His name is LeJohntay Wester. Says he only had 2 receiving yards for 41 yards, two receiving yard, 2 receptions for 41 yards. But they don't account for his special teams play. He had yeah, so it was a pretty good game overall. We didn't get to see any starters, but can't complain too much. All right. So next game was the Bengals and the Eagles. Again, uh, this game is that the Bengals actually started with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and all them boys. They actually played, I think, a drive or two in this game. Um, if anybody remembers, the last 2 years, 2 or 3 years, have been and three. So this year they played their starters in the preseason week one. I was pretty surprised they did it week one, so they could get the engine going, get that motor going before the game even starts, before the season even starts. Instead of waiting until the week and then ball trying to catch back up. So that was a pretty good game. Ain't much to really talk about. Philly won the championship last year, so they cruising through preseason right now. But um, ain't really much to talk about in this game. Next game, the Raiders and Seahawks. That was our first tie of the 2025 preseason. I watched some of that game. Ain't much to talk about in that game either, really. I mean, you had Pete Carroll and Geno Smith going against the Seahawks. So it was pretty. It was a. It was probably a. How to say, a emotional game for those two guys because they're playing against their whole team. But yeah, in a 23-23 tie. Next game was the Browns versus the Panthers. This was a game I was really looking forward to. We had Shedure Sanders playing in this game. Um, Due to injury to Dylan Gabriel and Kenny Pickett, He got to play in the preseason game. Pretty much played the whole game, man. He had a good game. I mean, he had a good game if you ask me. He was 14 to 23, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. He had one. This first touchdown throw was a beautiful throw in between two people for a touchdown. I mean, I just like the way the young man came out there. He looked poised. He didn't look rattled by the moment. He looked prepared for the moment, even though he did. He don't get a lot of snaps in practice, which we've been told by many media outlets. So for him to come out there and look that comfortable in his first NFL game, whether it's preseason or not, I think he did a great job. A lot of people hate on Shedure for whatever reason, because of his dad, or because they think he's too cocky, or whatever it may be. But I do know that the man can play ball, and if you can ball, why not get a man a chance to ball out? I mean, you can't tell me that fucking Kenny Pickett, who's been in the NFL for what, at least 5 years now, it ain't been nothing but nothing. You gonna start him over? I understand y'all start Joe Flacco over Shedore, but that's because he's a vet. He know what he doing. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I just finished taking a nap. Uh, but I think Shedore should definitely end up being higher than Dylan Gabriel on this chart. Dylan Gabriel ain't showed me nothing. And then I don't mean to jump around, but the Saints game the other day, the Saints play. The Saints played. The Saints played the other day, and they had Tyler Shook, who was the person that they drafted over Shedore. And I mean, if you say so, I think they should have won with Shedore. But shout out to Shedore Sanders. He had a good game. That's pretty much the only highlight from this game. No start. But Shedore had a good game coming out of pretty much no practice. Man, they played since the bowl game last year. He had a great game. So shout out to Shedore Sanders, man. Lay the ball out. Keep going. Keep doing what you got to do. I think he got a oblique injury in practice today when he was throwing the ball. So I hope he heal up from that and keep on doing what you're doing, my boy. But yeah, 30 to 10. Also on the other side of the ball, we had Jimmy Horn. He out of Colorado. He was Shadore's wide receiver last year. Jimmy had a decent game. I think he got like 2 catches or something like that. But shout out to Jimmy too. It was a nice little preseason matchup we had there. Next game was my Falcons versus the Lions. Final score was 10-17. I mean, to be honest, most of us Falcons fans were only looking at our defense. We didn't expect our offense to do much this game. Uh, we pretty much know what our offense is. Michael Penix didn't even play. Um, None of our starting wide receivers played. Bijan Robinson didn't play. Our tight end didn't play. Kyle Pitts. So I mean, it was basically just us to see what Greg Albrecht, our defensive coordinator, was going to do with this defense in his first year. And let me tell you, them boys was out there flying around and they was hit. I mean, hit. I ain't seen the Falcons hit like that in a long time. So I like what I seen week one. We'll see what they do next week. Next week coming up, but. I like what I see from a week one on defense. Our game got stopped. Uh, we were shortly. It was like what 15 minutes left in the fourth quarter when the guy got hurt. I can't think of what his name is right now, but he got hurt. head on that knee. Um, put his head on that knee, so they had to get him right. You know what I mean? So they had to pause the game for a little bit, but he wasn't right. So they ended up the game. He was on the field like spazzing out and having convulsions and shit like that. But if you watch that.
All right, y'all. My bad about that. I'm trying to get some shit going here, but this ain't nothing working for me right now. All right, so next up was the Patriots and the Commanders. I didn't watch any of that game. It looked like it finished 48-18. I mean, that's preseason, man. Nobody really played. The next game was the Giants and the Bills. There's nothing really to see there either. Only big story out of there is that the Bills need to sign James Cook, because if they don't got James Cook, I don't know what they're gonna do. But uh, they got beat to death by the Giants. But we all know the Giants really gonna be trash when the season starts, so we ain't really too worried about the Giants at all. But the next game was the Texans versus the Vikings. I didn't watch much of this game either. I know JJ McCarthy finally got his he started last year, but then he got hurt so quick. So this is like his first. It's like his rookie season again, pretty much. So he looked decent in his debut. They ain't do too much with him, but he looked decent. I'm looking forward to see what JJ McCarthy can do in the NFL. And, I mean, he got a good wide receiver to be out there with, so he got no excuses, to be all the way honest with you. Next game was the Steelers and the Jaguars. We had not Shedure Sanders. I'm so sorry. Travis Hunter's NFL debut in that game. He played both sides of the ball. Like people say, he probably couldn't do, but he did it. And I mean, he only got like 7 snaps, so it wasn't like a whole bunch that we looked at. But he played like probably like 3 or 4 snaps on offense, 3 or 4 on defense. The only thing I seen was he let a guy hit him with like a double move, and it was crucial. But other than that, I like what I seen out of Travis Hunter. He gonna do big things, and I think he definitely gonna be a baller in the NFL. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do both sides of the ball like that, but we're gonna find out. Next game was Jets Packers. Nothing much to talk about there either. Motherfucking Justin Fields and them played in that game. I love Justin Fields. Wish him the best. They got the new head coach that was at the for the Jets. Anthony something. I can't think of his name. I think it's Anthony Grant or something like that. Maybe not. But he played in the NFL too, and I like him. So I wish them the best. They beat the Packers 30-10. Next up was the Cardinals and the Chiefs. I think Patrick Mahomes played like one drive in this game, but the Cardinals beat the Chiefs 20-17. Broncos beat the 49ers 30-9. Ain't really nothing to talk about there. The Dolphins beat the Bears 24-24. Another tie. I feel like a tie is ridiculous. They could figure that out. But who am I? And then the Saints played the Chargers. They beat them 27-13. And that's your week 1 or week 2 recap of preseason football. Uh, week 3, going into week 3, we got on Friday at 7 p.m. We got the Falcons versus the Titans. I'm looking forward to that. I get to see Cam Ward play. Speaking of Cam Ward, he got in last week. I only think he might have got like 5 plays. But he got in his first NFL start. Cam Ward might be the most untalked about first round pick ever. Like, I mean, nobody talks about him. Like, everybody talking about Shedure more than him. But Cam Ward is a good quarterback. He's nice and he mobile. He got a good arm. I like Cam Ward. I'm interested to see. Ooh, I can't stop yawning for some damn reason. I'm interested to see what he does against us. See what my defense could do to stop him. Next game you'll have on Friday at 10 p.m. after the second game of the night. Chiefs at Seahawks. I'm not sure if Patrick Mahomes will be playing in this game or not, but pretty sure it's going to be a decent game. Next up, you got the Packers and the Colts Saturday 1 p.m. You got the Patriots Vikings Saturday at 1 p.m. You got Detroit versus Detroit versus Miami Dolphins at 1 p.m. You got the Browns versus the Eagles at Saturday at 1 p.m. I know today they had a video out of Shedure Sanders talking to Jalen Hurts from the Eagles during their joint practice. I think that is a great thing. I think he need to talk to him as much as he can, get as much knowledge as he can from him. Because, I mean, Jalen Hurts only won a Super Bowl last year, so it won't hurt to get some information from him. And who knows, Shedure might be his backup soon. You never know. The way the Browns playing, they playing around. Next game, you'll have the Panthers taking on the Texans at 1 p.m. They got a lot of 1 p.m. games on Saturday. On Saturday at 4 p.m., you'll have the Raiders versus the 49ers. 7 p.m., Chargers, Rams. 7 p.m. again, you got them sorry-ass Succaneers and the Steelers. And then you got the Jets and the Giants and the Ravens and the Cowboys. And then the nightcap on Saturday is Cardinals Broncos at 9:30. Sunday we got 2 games, and we actually got a Monday night game this week. So Sunday you'll get Jaguars Saints. We'll get to see Travis Hunter again, 1:00. And then Sunday night we got Bills Bears. That'll probably be not. I mean, I watch all football right now because I'm just happy football is back. But yeah, that don't sound like a good Sunday night game. And then Monday night, we got the Bengals and the Commanders. We'll see if the Bengals roll their starters out there. Maybe Washington might let Jaden Daniels get a drive or something. Who knows? We'll have to tune in and see. So that's your schedule for next week. This week coming up, first game will be on Friday, 7 p.m. Let me see. Old Tom Brady got him a statue today. Well, not today, last week at some point. Trying to see if I can find a picture of Tom's statue for y'all, man. Old Tommy Goat. He got him a statue out there in New England. I mean, the Patriots almost had to get a man a statue. He won how many Super Bowls out there? Why did it do that? I'm sharing the wrong screen. Huh. Electronics, I tell you, this should be working right the whole time. I'm sitting in this motherfucker getting ready for the show, and then as soon as I need to do the show, boom, let's not act right. Yep, there we go. See if we get it to pop up. All right, old Tommy Goat got him a statue today. Or not today. It was last week sometime on August 8th, Friday. A bronze statue of former New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady is unveiled in Patriots Plaza before the NFL preseason game between the Commanders and the Eagles and the Patriots. I don't know who did D Wade's statue, but they need to come talk to the person who did Tom Brady's statue because that looked just like Tom Brady. It's beautiful. I mean, Tom Brady should damn near have a statue in every stadium. As much as he's done for the league and the NFL. I mean, they couldn't do it during the season because he'll be busy broadcasting and calling games on the weekends now. Since he retired, but I mean, look at the detail. Look at the towel. You can see the details in the pads, his jersey. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool, and I think he deserved that for sure. Hell, Tampa need to put a statue down there for him. To be honest, they went down there and bought a Super Bowl. They owe that man one. They definitely owe that man one. I mean, he got 6 Super Bowls, five. Well, he got 6 out there, 7 altogether, something like that. Old Tommy Goat, man. But yeah, he deserved that statue. Well deserved. Let's see if we can. My electronical things working today, bro. Jesus Christ. Let's see if we can look up some college football right quick. We do not own the rights to this picture, by the way. Shout out to whoever does. All right, week 1, college football. All right, so August 23rd, you got Iowa versus Kansas at 12 p.m. That should be a good game. Iowa ranked number 22 in the country. Kansas is ranked number 17 in the country. I'm ready for college football. I'm excited for college football this year. I'm a big college football fan. I love the NFL, but ain't nothing like that college football that bring that excitement to you. So you got that game to start off the season. Then on Thursday the 28th, we got Boise State versus South Florida. Friday the 29th, we got Western Illinois versus Illinois. Illinois is ranked the number 12 team in the country. I don't think in my 33 years I've ever seen Illinois ranked that high in the country. So we're going to see what they got. I don't even remember what they were ranked last year. I don't even think they were ranked. For them to be number 12 in the country is crazy. But you got the big game to start off Saturday, August 30th, the big game, the biggest of them all. You got number 1 versus number 3, Texas versus Ohio State at 12 p.m. in the afternoon. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I do not mind watching Texas, Ohio State, number 1 versus number 3 to start the season off on that Saturday. But, bro, that got to be a night game. How is it not a night game at Ohio State? You got the number 1 team in the country versus the number 3 team in the country, and they playing at 12 p.m. That is crazy to me. Preposterous. Is that how you say that word? Preposterous. Jeff in the chat. What's going on, Jeff? Jeff said Gators all day. That shit trash. Who y'all play? Oh, I'm gonna get to it. Don't worry about it, Jeff. I'm gonna get to who y'all play. Then at the same time at 12 p.m. you got Tennessee Syracuse. They kicking off the Aflac Kickoff Bowl. Well, not the bowl, but Aflac Kickoff game. 2:30 on Fox Sports 1. You got number 20 Indiana versus Old Dominion. 3:30 we got Nevada versus Penn State. Penn State is the number 2 team in the country. At 3:30 at the same time you got number 5 Georgia versus Marshall. Then at that same time at 3:30 you got number 8 Alabama versus Florida State. So I mean, you got a big game to start off the weekend. Then you gotta get through a couple games, but then boom, you got Alabama, Florida State. That's gonna be a pretty good game. I'm thinking. Then you got Iowa State versus South something. I ain't never even heard of these people. Let me see who they is. South Dakota State. Nobody's watching that game, but it's at 3:30. Then you got Montana versus Oregon at 4. Nobody's watching that game. Oklahoma, Illinois State. Nobody's watching that game. But Oregon's number 7 and Oklahoma's number 18. And then we get to this bull jive. At 7 p.m., we got a SEC school out of Gainesville, Florida. A SEC school. They talk all this junk about we got the hardest schedule in the country. We play the best schools ever. We the SEC. They got TV shows and shit on Netflix and all that type of shit. These people played the Long Island University Sharks on August 30th at 7 p.m. Has anybody even heard of Long Island University football? I'm just asking a question. Like, I didn't even know Long Island had a college. I didn't know it was big enough. I mean, I thought it was too small. You know, I mean, like, where's the football field at? What do they even practice at? They play Long Island University. Y'all must have paid them $20 million to come. Y'all, I mean, y'all better beat them by 40. Long Island University, Gators all day. Get out of here. Y'all play the fucking Long Island University. Their last 4 games was against 5 teams you never heard of. What conference are they from? I'm trying to find out some information about these Sharks. Y'all boys playing against the Sharks, man. Trash. I can't even find no information on these side son bitches. They so trash. But y'all playing. They play in the Northeastern Conference. Come on, bro. Y'all playing a team in the Northeastern Conference? But whatever. Florida played Long Island University. Jeff says, want to know is better than 0-1. Your Hokies are going to start out at. You crazy. We play South Carolina and Atlanta where the Falcons play. We winning, baby. We winning. Can't wait. And you know, our old head coach, Frank Beamer, his son is the head coach of South Carolina. So it's some family ties there. So it's going to be like a family rivalry, man. You know, we love Shane. We should have signed Shane as our head coach when Frank Beamer left, but we messed up and let him go. Now he at South Carolina. So we're going to have to beat their ass. I don't know when we play them, but we're going to beat their ass. We play them on Sunday, August 31st at 3 p.m. But we'll get there. We're going to find out, Jeff, August 30th. I bet you we beat the hell out of that SEC school. We'll beat the hell out of South Carolina. I can't wait. After that Long Island, Florida game that ain't nobody going to watch, you got Kansas versus North Texas. Kansas State versus North Texas. And then after that, you got UTSA, University of Texas San Antonio versus Texas A&M. Texas A&M going to beat the hell out of them. And then, to be honest, the nightcap, I mean, it's a couple games after this, up to about 10 p.m. But the nightcap is really, you got number 9 LSU versus number 4 Clemson to start the season off. to start the season off, you got two big games. You got 1 versus 3 at 12, and you got 9 versus 4 at 7:30 to finish off the night, man. I'm gonna kick back, kick my feet up, and enjoy that ball game. Jeff said, week 3 and on, we have the toughest schedule. Name one team got a tougher schedule than Florida. They say y'all got a tough schedule because y'all got a lot of ranked teams on y'all schedule, but y'all starting out with a soft ass touch. I ain't gonna lie to you. Long Island Universities, cut it the fuck out. I'm sorry. But y'all do got a nice little schedule. If you want me to, I'll look it up in 1 second. We got New Mexico State versus Michigan. Michigan State. Oh, that's Michigan. That's Michigan. Then you got Arizona Pine, something like that. UPAB. I don't know. I don't even know what the name of that school is. But they play against Texas Tech. They're gonna get beat to sleep. Ole Miss play Georgia State. 7:45. You got East Texas versus SMU. And then to finish out the night, you got Northern Arizona versus Arizona State. Arizona State is ranked number 11 in the country. Number 11 in the country. Where did they get Illinois at 12 and Arizona State at 11 from? Like, I could see if they had good season. And then a school like Colorado went 8-4, but they not even ranked. I don't know. That's confusing me. But here, no, here. Sunday the 31st at 3 p.m. You got the biggest game of the season. You got number 13 South Carolina going up against Virginia Tech. It's a family rivalry. We got our old coach son over there, our old coach cheering on their sideline instead of being on Virginia Tech sideline. So we gonna beat the hell out them people, man. I can't wait. I think this the year finally, man. I think this the year finally, man. I think we're gonna come out the ACC. After that game on Sunday, you have another big game. So we got another big game this week on that weekend. After the Virginia Tech game at 3 p.m., after we beat South Carolina to sleep, you got number 6 Notre Dame versus Miami, number 10, 7:30 on ABC. That's damn near a college football playoff game right there. Whoever win that game, I mean, it's early in the season, but you don't want to lose that game. So we got 3 big games the first weekend. You got that Texas Ohio State number 1 versus number 3. And then you got that LSU Clemson game on Saturday night. And then you got that Notre Dame Miami game on Sunday night. So we'll have a full slate of college football coming up real soon. I cannot wait for that. College football is back, man. You know, I love this time of the year, man. It's the best time of the year. Let me see if I can find Florida's schedule right quick since Jeff wanted to hop in here and talk. Let me see if I can find y'all schedule right quick, man. That shit weak anyway, but all right, so Florida's ranked number 15 in the country too. That's so crazy. Like, I don't even understand how that's possible, but I ain't gonna keep hating. They got, and then y'all playing Long Island University at 7 p.m. Like, it need to be a night game. Y'all could have played them at 11. Shit, get that game over with. After y'all play Long Island, y'all got South Florida. Then that's another soft touch too. But then y'all got number 9 LSU, probably gonna be a loss. Y'all got number 10 Florida, that's probably gonna be a loss. Y'all got number 1 Texas, that's probably gonna be a loss. After that, y'all have number 19 in the country, Texas A&M. They probably won't be ranked by the time y'all play them. That's gonna be a loss. Then y'all got Mississippi State. That's a 50-50 game. Y'all got Georgia, number 5 team in the country. That's going to be a loss. Then after that, y'all got Kentucky. That's a 50-50 game right there, too. Kentucky might beat y'all. I ain't going to lie to you. But I'll give it to y'all. So y'all 1-8. Florida, they rank number 15. They'll play against Ole Miss the week after that. And then they got Tennessee the week after that. So, I mean, y'all got a hell of a – let me see. I ain't going to lie to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip that week 5, 6, 7. Y'all got 7 tough ass games this year, Jeff. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't know if I'll be bragging about this schedule because it looked like y'all might go 1, 2, 3. Y'all might go 0-3. Y'all have a shot against Texas Tech. Y'all will be 1-3 at that point, or y'all will be 2-3. Y'all win the Texas Tech game. Y'all be 3-3. Y'all win the Mississippi State game 4-3. Y'all be 4-4 after the Georgia game. Kentucky, that could go either way, but I'll say y'all will be 5-4. Tennessee game, y'all be 5-5, and then Florida State, depending on what they do this year, y'all might not even make a bowl game, Jeff. Y'all might not even make an Alamo Bowl, Jeff. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. But I ain't gonna do no more hate, man. Best of luck to y'all, man. I hope y'all make it. Y'all ranked number 15 in the country. Y'all better do something with it, bro. Something with it, bro. But yeah, man. That's pretty much all I got for y'all tonight. Man. Let me see what Jeff talking about. Jeff said we always have to have a tough schedule. We play the same teams every year. We're third on the toughest schedule behind Mississippi State and Oklahoma from a thing I was reading. Oh, okay. I mean, y'all do play in the SEC, so I ain't gonna act like that shit weak. If you haven't, well, we ain't giving out no free promo on here, but go check out that show on Netflix, man. It was pretty damn good. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a good college football season. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what's gonna go on. And poor Vanderbilt got the 7th toughest schedule out there. Poor Vandy can't catch a break. Vanderbilt proved themselves last year. Shit, why you bullshitting? Vanderbilt goddamn beat Alabama. And then they beat somebody else too. I want to say Texas Tech or somebody like that. I like LSU. I mean, I like Vanderbilt. If they can put it together, they might have a little squad now. Are they ever going to win the SEC championship or anything like that? I don't know about all that. But Vandy got a fighting shot in the SEC, man, because now that Nick Saban gone, ain't no guarantee Alabama running that shit. Auburn low-key trash right now. So, I mean, who running the SEC? Who run it? Y'all ever heard that song? Who run it? Who run the SEC right now? Jeff said they would dominate the ACC. Stop it. Stop it, bro. You got to remember, we got Clemson. We got Virginia Tech. We had Florida State. They had a bad year last year, but don't forget the year before that, Florida State was almost, if they wouldn't have got robbed in the college football playoffs, they ass would have been in the playoffs last year. So don't forget about that. We ain't got no slouch division. But we gonna find out this year. We're gonna see on August 30th when the SEC play the ACC. I think Virginia Tech will win the SEC championship their first year in the SEC. That's just me, though. Jeff says, I'll give VT credit. Best walkout ever, but that's as far as I go. We do got the best walkout ever, Enter Sandman, especially at night. If you haven't seen it, Google Virginia Tech Enter Sandman and watch that come out, man. They had a crowd jumping from the roof down to the field, boy, from the field down to the roof. And over the summer, Metallica actually came to Virginia Tech and performed that song in person. So that's pretty cool tidbit. But we do got a pretty. I can't wait till our first night game this year. I'll be at the house jumping up and down like I'm at the stadium. Jeff said, Marcy says she's a Falcons fan this year. See, my niece knows what she's talking about. She's smart. You need to convert too, man. Marcy said, with a mini me that follows as a Falcon fan. Yeah, we got two new Falcons fans, man. We got two new Falcons fans, man. Hey, Jeff, she know what she talking about. When we make it to the Super Bowl this year, don't be trying to root for us after we put y'all ass out. And I'm going to tell you one more other thing. Don't sleep on the NFC South this year. I think the Falcons going to be good. I think Tampa going to be decent. But I think the sleeper team in our division is going to be Carolina, bro. They got a good receiving core over there. Oh, Lord. Jeff says Marcy's boyfriend is a Panthers fan. Have fun with that. Well, tell him I'm sorry that he going to have to watch us from he going to have to watch our taillights as us and the Bucks fight for the playoffs. I don't think I ever met a Carolina. Oh, I have. I do know somebody that's a Carolina fan. But I do think Carolina will be a sleeper team out of our division. I ain't going to lie to you. I think they might be low-key good. Marcy said we coming for the South this year. That's right, Marcy. Rise up. That's what we say. Rise up. We rise up in Atlanta, baby. We got Mike Penix. We got the young Michael Vick. His name Mike Penix. He a left-handed quarterback. Y'all ain't going to know what to do with him. Then we got Bijan Mustard coming out the backfield. You know what I mean? Dijon Mustard coming out the backfield, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all know what Bijan Robinson do. Then you got Drake. Come on, man. We got Drake London over there. Darnell Mooney over there. Come on, man. Kyle Pitts. Come on, man. Hopefully Kyle Pitts. Now, I am looking forward to seeing Kyle Pitts this year. I do hope he actually has a good fucking year finally. I mean, he had a good year since his rookie year with Matt Ryan. So, I'm hoping Michael Penix could get him the ball. He looked good, and they actually ball out, man, because he a great tight end. It's just like we it's like we didn't even scheme to throw him the ball the last 2 years. Throw that man the ball. Jeff said not as good as Tampa. Sorry about that. My wife insists on making noise and she know I'm on the pod. Jeff said not as good as Tampa. Jeff said that was her dude talking about them Panthers. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss in advance, sir. We swept y'all last year. But I do like Bryce Young, and if you don't know, y'all got a great wide receiver. His name Jimmy Horn out of Colorado. Make sure you check him out, young man. He gonna be starting for y'all real soon. Oh. I also like Teteroa. What's his name? Teteroa McMillan. They got the wide receiver in the first round from Arizona last year. He was at Arizona University. I like Teteroa McMillan, man. I like him. So what's buddy name? The quarterback, Bryce. Bryce ain't got no reason to have a bad year this year. He got some good targets to throw to. I don't know who the fuck his running back is. I think they still got Chuba Hubbard. But Chuba Hubbard be balling too. So I like Carolina this year, man. I ain't gonna lie, but they just ain't gonna beat them Falcons. We gonna beat the hell out y'all. I need y'all to beat them sorry ass Succaneers down there in Tampa. Beat the hell out of them, please. Jeff said, I'm going to leave you with these wise words. And Baker, we trust. Remember this day for when Tampa wins the Super Bowl. This nigga talking about something in Tampa we trust. I mean, in Baker we trust. Let me see if I still got that banner up here for you. No, I took it down. I was going to put one up for you, boy. Marcy said that boy from Arizona is going. Oh, that's Marcy's boyfriend. The boy from Arizona is going to be a good one for Bryce. Yes, sir. Tedoroy McMillan or something like that. His name is. That boy can ball. He gonna catch everything. He is gonna be good for him. You're right. And then they also got Xavier Leggett. I like Xavier Leggett. That boy, he big, he fast, and he's strong. If he catch that ball, he be gone. So they got Xavier Leggett on one side, and they got Tedoroy McMillan on the other side. I think I'm saying his name right. I'm sorry if I ain't, but it's something like that. Uh, I like him. I like Carolina this year. That's why I was just saying before we started talking trash. I think Carolina gonna be a sleeper team in the NFC South. Y'all just ain't gonna be able to get past them big boys. Not yet. Maybe next year, but not this year. Yeah, I like Tedoroy McMillan, man. I hope my boy Jimmy gets some burn for y'all. He fast. He not as big as Tedoroy, but he fast as hell. And NFC South should finally be exciting this year. Like it been trash the last couple of years because we all been terrible. The South, the Tampa, the Falcons, the Saints. I don't even. They need to just stop playing football. They don't even know who their quarterback is right now. And Carolina, we all just been trash. But I think lately, this year will be the best year for the South since we had like Cam Newton and Matt Ryan and Drew Brees and everybody in our conference or division, I should say. So we'll see. We'll see what it holds, man. I do know my Falcons gonna hold it down. We're gonna come out the South. Whoever get that wild card spot, that's up to y'all. But shout out to the Falcons, man. Rise up, man. Hey, look, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I just wanted to come in and do a little preview and review of last week. I might come back in and watch a game with y'all maybe on Friday. Friday night, we might come in and watch the Falcons game live. That's what I might do. So I'll just do like some live commentary. I can't show it on here because I'll get copyrighted, but I'll talk about the game and as it's going on. And if y'all want to tune in and watch it with me, man, I'll probably be on here about 7 o'clock on Friday, man. If not, we'll be back Monday or Tuesday to recap all of the football that happened this weekend. Hey, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Make sure y'all share this shit, man. Help us get our subscribers up, man. And like I said before, man, hopefully we'll be doing our fantasy draft. Let me get the dates right. Y'all know I be getting my dates wrong. Hold on. Let me get right. I should already had it pulled up. But I ain't had it pulled up. And my Wi-Fi not on. But anyway, sometime in August, we'll be doing our fantasy draft. I want to say it's August 18th or something like that. Of course, this shit not working. But anyway, we'll have our fantasy draft coming up live in a couple weeks. Make sure I have the date for the next live that I do. But make sure y'all tune in for that. It's always fun. I should have Damian and Sky Marshall on here. So sorry for that in the background, y'all. But I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, tune in. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. You do know when you hit your loud ass horn, they can hear it, right?
Oh.